Okay, are we ready? So here's how it's going to work. It's kind of impromptu, organic process. So we're going to show what the sentence is, and then you have to write down who you think it is.
Do we say who said it or what department it was from?
Good question. Let me check.
Okay.
Eunjoo, do they write the department or who said it?
Either is fine.
Okay, Eunjoo, you got to get up here for this. Okay, you guys ready? Woo! First one is, we increase the fund through staff engagement.
FMS.
We increase the fund through staff
Megan.
engagement.
Carol.
FMS, yes. Okay, I'm sorry, yes, your book, that's right. Lulu.
I don't know. I didn't.
Lulu says don't circumvent the process. Use the process that we were told to use. Right, Lulu?
You're trying to confuse us.
Thank you, Lulu. It's all about standard work and adherence to standard work.
Okay, and the answer is?
Megan.
Carolyn.
Megan.
Okay, I needed your picture, Megan.
That's better.
Okay, number 2, we made ourselves the customer.
Oh wait, yeah, that was.
We made ourselves the customer. Put it in your passport.
Which one was that?
Which one was that? We made ourselves the customer.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay, I'm going to have you self-reflect, self-checking, right? Check your neighbor. Make sure they got it right. And the answer is...
He cheated.
You cheated?
We're a team. We're making sure each other's successful. That's what teams do.
Okay, and the answer is...
Director's office.
Standing.
Sandy.
Sandy
Yeah.
and Jennifer
What a nice picture.
in the director's office. Okay, ready? We used a mini A3 and an idea board to work through this problem.
Just going to say that presentation did not consistently say this phrase.
I think they did. It was P&P.
We used a mini A3 and an idea board to work through this problem.
Okay. I'm supposed to be silent on this?
Apparently. Self-check your neighbor. Make sure they don't cheat. Not that there's a lot of cheaters around here.
Not that you need to cheat since someone pointed
Okay,
it out.
and the answer is...
Michelle.
Michelle! And
Gina.
Michelle and...
No, Gina.
Michelle and Gina.
Gina, sorry.
All I know is Gina.
Michelle and Gina. All right, you guys ready? Who got that one? Good job, good job. You're in the running for a prize. Woo! Okay, number 4. Survey says, we are going to work with our teams to have one system for the whole division. Okay, how many of you have that piece of paper in your hand? All right. Okay, self-check your neighbor. Ready?
If you didn't get this one, you're in trouble.
Even I knew it and I didn't get a chance to
Wow.
know that one.
Okay.
And I didn't know they were going to cut it out and hand it out. You should all get this one.
Okay, what's this one? I had to go to 7 desks to find the right information.
Wow.
7 desks.
Yeah.
That's sad.
7 desks. Self-check your neighbor. Anybody want to shout out the answer?
Pros. Adele. Mike.
Bros, Adele and Mike. Woohoo! And last but not least, what starts off as a convenient feature for the customer ends up as a labor-intensive and very manual process for us.
Lilia.
Lilia! That's right.
Yeah.
How many of you got all of it? Okay, before we do the raffle, while we get situated with that process, let's talk about a couple things. Closing comments. So, answer some of these questions for us. What was memorable about the presentations? What did you learn? Or what might you try to copy or try in your own area? Anybody want to share? Yes, Sandy.
As a presenter, we got ideas from our audience on other countermeasures that we might be able to consider.
Very nice.
So that was awesome.
Did you guys all hear that? She's a presenter and she got feedback on additional countermeasures that they could probably use for their A3, which is great.
Yeah.
Very nice. Anyone else would like to share some thoughts? Yes, Alice, orange colored
Everyone should wear orange. I thought that FMS had some really good fun committee ideas that we might want to try.
Yes.
FMS thinks we might want to talk to their fund committee too.
Good.
Yep.
Yeah, we got 2 fun committees at FBOD. And they were stealing ideas back and forth, so that's good. Those are good ideas. What was your favorite? Anybody have a favorite at FMS? Some of the fun ideas? Really?
Head of the week.
The boat trip, the pet of the week.
I want to try the movie, the lunchtime movie.
The lunchtime movie.
How about an early afternoon happy hour?
Okay, what else? Anything else that was memorable, or what did you learn, or what might you copy or try? Say that again? A good use of color?
Thank you, Jay.
I'll send Jay that text. Okay, what else? Anything else? I learned that after 4 rounds of sugar, I was done. I do not want another piece of sugar. Okay, what else? Or did some of the things that was presented surprise you? Did you learn something about a process?
Yeah,
Which ones?
the electronic bill pay, the online banking thing, how much it entailed on our end.
Yes,
Yeah.
the manual process. Okay, good, thank you. What else? Yes, Ken.
You know, the thing that I noticed that was in common with a lot of the presentations was, it was just the way that people were doing A3 thinking. So starting off with, what do we think the problem is? What are the root causes? And then what did we consider as possible actions? So just that level of thinking, that progression was impressive, because everybody had the common language, and it felt like we were all talking, we understood it, and the presenters all understood it very well. And I think if you look back 2 years ago, I don't think you would see that level of alignment with that sort of A3 thinking.
Yes. Yes, Alice.
I also think that with the A3 thinking, that a couple years ago, we thought things like, I want to fix the brick,
Yes.
you know, I want to fix KCIT, things like that. And now we tend to say, I think my team or my section, like, we can fix this. Or with Treasury and AR, from 2 different sections, they got together and said, here's something that we could team up and do. And I think we're seeing a lot more of things that we can actually fix, instead of putting up an A3 that says, I think you should fix your stuff.
Exactly, yes. That was my takeaway as well. I was very impressed. You know, you've heard me talk about the 3 phases of A3 maturity. The first phase is what you just said. How do we fix the brick? Because they're messed up, and if they fix themselves, I'd be okay. So that's phase 1. Phase 2 is there's stuff we can fix in our own department. We kind of own the opportunity. And the third phase is what?
Focus on the customer.
How do we focus on the customer? I heard a lot of comments about this is going to make it better for the customer this way because of this, because it affects me, but it also affects the customer, and that was really exciting to hear, because that's the 3rd stage, and that's when your measures change on your boards, your focus changes, your projects change. So that's really great. That's really exciting. Okay, yes, Mary.
I like it because it's ownership. That we are started to be, like the A3 become an ownership to each group.
Yes, yes. And did you feel a lot of fear with sharing problems out there today?
That's what I was gonna say. I even saw some failure, and not afraid to talk about that. We even move forward with some of our ideas. And, Sandy said that her first attempt was, not successful, and they needed to revisit.
She crumpled it up.
Which is,
For 2 movie tickets,
we cannot.
Gail.
Right.
Schreiber.
Yeah.
Gail, are you in here?
That's good.
Gail, are you here? You must be present to win. Okay, good. Okay, because I was going to take them up for myself. Good job, Gail. Excellent.
Right.
That's my New Year's resolution, go to movies.
Yay. Wonderful.
So Ken, would you like to pick one? This
Oh,
is
sure.
And this is for?
Participation. And I threw in all the presenters' name, because they didn't get to see every one of them.
Oh, that's nice.
So this is
Hongman.
Hongman.
A Starbucks gift card.
Nice work.
Oh, thank you.
Any other last comments between Eunjoo or Ken?
No, I just wanted to say thank you for all the presenters. I know it took a lot of time to get ready, and on top of your regular work, you had to put the boards together, all the snacks and decorations. Everything was fabulous. You guys did an awesome job. So impressed, and thank you so much.
Yeah, I just, again, want to thank the organization committee for this, because this is kind of tough to pull off. We had a lot of fun. I think it's something we're trying to emphasize in our culture. But the other thing that this proves is that we really are developing and promoting a culture of problem solvers. And that's really what's going to advance us in a steady stream going forward on our lean journey. So we just need to keep that in mind and keep getting better and better at it. And I really see us doing that. And this A3 open house kind of helped us prove that.
Sure, it was kind of neat just to keep the group smaller, and you weren't overhearing somebody else's presentation. You can be more focused on the presenters.
Exactly. Yeah.
I might have one suggestion or request in the future when you've got a big group like this, maybe name tags.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There are a lot of people that I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know what group they're from.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
good point. Good point. Thank you.
Yeah,
Any others?
good idea.
Any other suggestions?
How many of you have been to an area that you've never been to before today? That's
Oh.
good. Yeah.
Wow.